This is part 3 of section 2.2. We have 2 more problems. These are very similar to the problems we just worked. What we're going to have to do is we're asked to simplify these. This is a set written in interval notation. This is a set written in interval notation. And we are asked to intersect these. This means and. This is actually easier than the stuff we just worked because it's easy to get the graphs from these and we don't have to do any real algebra to get it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to graph one on top of the other and then we'll look at it. So my first graph is -1 to infinity. So my left boundary is a -1 and it goes up to infinity. So it would look like this. My second one, my left-hand boundary is -infinity and it goes up to 9 with a bracket. Okay, so now we look here, this is an and, so that means overlap. That means I'm looking for the area that's double shaded, which is from here to here. So this answer graph is going to look like -1 to 9 and shaded between. And the simplified interval notation this is talking about is from -1 with a bracket up to 9 with a bracket. Basically, you can think of it as kind of the same thing as reducing fractions. This works, it's talking about a particular value, but it is not the best way to get it written. Okay, same problem here, except we're not given infinities. So this is even easier. My first graph is shading between -1 and 2. And my second one, I'm going to go ahead and get these placed correctly, is a 0. And 0 is between -1 and 2, so I need to put that here. 5 is larger than 2, so it's here. Remember, we want to be able to imagine pushing these together, and we want our numbers to be in order when we do that. This one has brackets on both and is shaded between. This has parentheses on both and we shade between. Now we look at this symbol. This is union, so this is or. Or picks up everything that is shaded. It doesn't matter which one it's shaded by. It doesn't matter if it's shaded twice. Just if it's ever been shaded, it's part of your answer. So where would that be? The furthest left that is ever shaded is a -1, and the furthest right is the 5. So my answer graph, this one has a bracket, -1. This one has parentheses at 5, and everything that is between is in that union. So your answer in interval notation is -1 with a bracket, comma 5 with parentheses. And this is this written in better form.